Ubisoft continues to fail and continues to die, like most AAA developers continue. And they could have not been this way, Ubisoft, if they didn't go woke, if, and this could be a cautionary tale for all other AAA developers. Don't go down the path Ubisoft went down. 2024 being the worst year in Ubisoft's history. A lineup of sloppily made games that had failed to gain any attention. Assassin's Creed Shadow to underperform financially. Yeah, they kept doing Assassin's Creed Shadows because they know this game's gonna fail. They know this game's gonna flop as well. But the fact that a lot of the Ubisoft games just do not sell, do not make money, really shows. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but Ubisoft lost a lot of money this year, and pre-orders are comparable of Assassin's Creed. Honestly, second most successful game. Most of the critics have played the games. Of course, no one gives what the critics think. The critics said that Dragon Age: The Valley God, Concord, and Dustborn and Evolved were these amazing games, but they weren't. Same thing of Civilization 7. Of course, the critics said the game is good, but what are the actual fans? And that's what the modern gaming industry just continues to ignore, are the actual fans of these series. Okay, people have stuck with these series for decades at this point, and they expect people to this is a series that people really love. Unlike the movie industry and the film industry, the gaming industry is very elastic. Okay, what I mean by that is that indie games and independent studios can easily replace these AAA studios. Okay, new studios can always replace the old studios. It isn't like Hollywood. Well, it is very, very hard for them to make anything original or anything unique to sell. Or the gaming industry, indie games and original games do well quite frequently. Okay, what is a problem with AAA developers, as people either prefer older games or indie games, because a lot of people do like indie games as well. Even though, for example, the biggest game in the world, I think, is Minecraft, which is an indie game. Roblox, I think, started as an indie game, and Fortnite, I think, started as an indie game as well. Okay, it is quite ironic that indie gaming and indie gaming developers are now becoming the most popular. I remember I used to make fun of Nintendo, like, oh, why is Nintendo advertising all these indie games? Indie, like, yes, it is pretty funny that it's, but again, there's a reason why Nintendo is basically platforming indie games. Indie games are kind of basically becoming the future of the gaming industry as the AAA gaming industry continues to crash. This is why we will have a repeat of the 1982 gaming crash, because gaming has moved far beyond just games being seen as toys to this multi-billion-dollar medium, which means when there's a power vacuum, someone's always going to fill in the void. Okay? Someone's always going to fill in the void of this power vacuum that AAA developers are leaving in. Okay? Unlike Hollywood, which, if there's a power, if that happens to Hollywood, well, guess what? The box office is a struggle because people are done with Hollywood. People are sick of Hollywood, and that's why we need an alternative to Hollywood. With video games, we already have the alternative to AAA developers. Okay, we have tons and tons of games being released by independent studios and indie developers that are not affiliated with the AAA studios. We still have Nintendo producing quality games every year. So I just don't know if there's a place for Ubisoft at all. Does anyone actually like Ubisoft in this modern day and age? Probably not, because Ubisoft is a failed studio. And other AAA developers are apparently going to follow suit because they want to, get in bed with Street Baby Inc., which is going to kill AAA gaming, the modern AAA gaming as we know it. Okay, and that's what this video here. Goodbye.